Alright, hello YouTube. Hey, it is a long overdue video on this, basically. So, what we're reviewing is, the camera you've been seeing most of our vlogs on. This is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 camera we've been using. This is the protector, because it fits in your pocket. You gotta have the protector and that. And it's got some features, so we're going to show you some of the features, okay? And there's some pluses, there's some minuses, but the minuses are not that bad, but the pluses are amazing. So everybody knows what the pluses are. Okay, this, of course, everybody know I do have a video already for the channel members on this, but this is for the channel members and for the general public once it gets released to the general public. So, if you think about doing YouTube long term, a lot of YouTube creators is using this particular camera for their videos, and it just comes out amazing videos and all that stuff. Like I said, the biggest pluses with this camera versus this Sony Handycam, they both work in low light, but this is far superior picture quality versus this one. And the one I'm currently right now is the Sony V1. That's my $700 mistake, which at night it blinds a bat and that. So and sometimes the video quality is, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but it's better. The camera I'm filming on right now is more suitable during daytime than nighttime. And I did some night videos on this camera. It's okay. It's got good zoom. This has a better zoom than this. Zoom on this is not very good. But when it comes to night vision in low light situations, this wins hands down. I mean, I seen the video quality between these two at night. This one wins out big time. So, if you're planning to do a YouTube long term, get this DJI Osmo Pocket 3. There is newer versions out there, and this works in low light setting. Yes, as you notice in this video, it started getting dim and that, because even this will beat out this camera tenfold, basically landslide and that. Okay, it has some features. The main feature you gotta notice is this protector. Like I said, it is a pocket cam where it can be put in and slip in your pocket. You gotta have this protector because you don't want this. You don't want to end up wrecking this gimbal here. So I gotta be careful. You don't want to end up wrecking this gimbal here. And there's two ways to turn it on. You can turn it on by holding the red button, and it will turn on automatically. And hold it again, and it will turn itself off. Otherwise, that's for, you don't get really vertical videos on this. The best way to get the best vertical video is twist this little screen right here, where now you can go horizontal, and that's where you get the best picture quality. And this is, now this would be a selfie. If I push this little reverse thing right here, this little camera right here in the corner, I push that, and watch this, it becomes a point of view type camera. Is that amazing or what? This little joystick will move the camera up or down, any which way you like to turn it. I mean, it's just features. See how the camera just slowly start to turn one way. And you've seen this on our videos many times. So, yeah, that's what it does. It just turns, okay? Then, if you're ready to turn it off, you can also just hold the button right there. But there's also a record button too. A quick jab, it records. But if you push it in, and hold it in, it will turn itself off. See, now it just went in this off mode, just like that. Now let's talk about the features it has. Amazing features I use once in a while is this microphone. I only got one that came with this. You just charge it up. There's a cord right there. You gotta make sure you get the right size cord, so check out your cord situation when it comes to these phones. They don't really take the standard plug-in phone, so it's just gonna take what you can fit in there, and there'll be once it turns on, there's a blue light on the back thing. Right now this thing's dead. I have to charge this up before I use it, but a blue light when this camera's on, technically, and if I turn on right now, probably because it's dead, because there'll be a light bar up here, and it will tell you when the microphone will tell you the microphone is on. It's communicating. It's connecting with the thing, and you're good to go. And that. Yeah. So it's got a good sound on it too. What you're really looking for is when this is on, it will tells you it's on and all that stuff, and bingo, it does work. The SD card requires a minimum a 254 gigabyte. That is the minimum requirement SD card. This does require to have this. It is you can go higher, but the minimum requirement is a 254 gigabyte mini SD card, and it's going to give you about 6 hours and 17 minutes. On mine, it gives me 6 hours and 17 minutes of record time, so I can film a lot of videos with this camera. Just gotta know where I ended one and start a new one, and that. There is a couple features. This thing is a little extender. But there's a tripod here. There's a little tripod. It's got a nice little tripod. It's got a little extender here, so you can extend it a little bit, so it makes your hands free from the microphones, because there's 3 little microphones up here. This does work without this microphone, so you don't really need this, except on windy days. You're going to need this on windy days. Make sure it's charged. Then you got this extender right here. Also, make sure when it snaps, make sure there's a little connectors here. You just got to make sure it snaps. Make sure both clamps are locked in. If they're not locked in, the camera will fall off and break. And you're out of maybe close to the price I'm going to tell you in a little bit here. Alright? And last but not least, this extender. This is a backup battery, and it backs up your battery just like that. There's a little green light right there, so it tells me I'm fully charged, and it gives me a nice little bigger extension when it comes here. Like I said, make sure it's all locked in, and there's a little button to unlock it. Make sure you don't pull it apart. You got to make sure you push that button to unlock it. Make sure it's locked in. Push that button to unlock it, pull it out, and that's basically it. And that. So right now we'll talk about the other advantages and disadvantages and the price. There is a lot of settings on this camera. I've currently got it set for 4K. I film in 4K, and that is the settings I currently use on this camera. And I also got it set for low light. Reason is because you're inside a lot. Sometimes you get bright light. Sometimes light goes dim. It just automatically adjusts. And the videos between inside and outside is amazing. And what's more amazing is at nighttime filming. It knows how to use what light it has available to its full advantage, which this camera fails, and this camera borderline, technically, in a way. So when we debuted this in Las Vegas, and we did some night filming on this, check out Papi Chulo's, check out A Party with Papi Chulo and Jojo the Squirrel video. If that's not proof, and any other videos that we did at night, especially the Halloween lights that we just did recently, this is a good camera to have. If you're, like I said, the disadvantage is this has only a 2x zoom. It's not a very good zoom camera. If you're just making quality videos, you don't really need to zoom. But if you really need a camera to zoom in on a shot, you need to use this. This is a Sony cam. This is a cheap camera anyway. This is about $250. So versus with this one, with my package and all that stuff, if I didn't have a $150 credit on Amazon already, this would set me back up almost, tax and all, just over $900. And since I already had a credit and tax and credit, it set me back and I got it on sale too. So it just with the credit and all that stuff, it set me back about $700. And this camera worth it? I would say yes. For quality videos, zooming is questionable. Inside for night, it knows how to adjust the light and all that stuff. You see my inside videos, you see my outside videos. Video quality is great. But if you're going YouTube long term, I invest this. A lot of creators use this now. And that. So it's a very, very good camera. Microphone with it. The extensions I showed you. And all that stuff. And that. Would I get me another one? We are considering getting a backup one. Because I think this would be there is newer models coming out. But if you really want to start out YouTube with a bang, get a DJI Osmo Pocket 3 camera while it's still available right now, because this is one amazing camera and all that stuff. But if you're not going to go YouTube long term, use your regular cell phone. Use one of these cameras that has halfway decent low light. Like I said, you're comparing. You're trying to compare apples to oranges or something like that. This is far superior in low light versus this one. Because of the recent videos I made at night with this one. And same thing with this one. This one is a winner. Okay? And like I said, there is a lot of settings you can tinker around with. I got one setting I was told by a YouTuber in Vegas. That setting may be the most important setting you may have, is that low light, because that'll allow you to adjust inside, outside. Because sometimes shade will come in right away. You gotta have something for low light. Nighttime videos, fantastic, and that. So I hope you like this video review on the. I know it's a little long, but it's a great camera. You guys saw it. You guys made comments on it below. Would you buy this to make video vlogs or not? Leave your answer down below in the comments down below. Alright, this is it. Please like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe on the notification bell. God, I'm hoping I may have some cameras on sale soon, but it won't be this one. My other ones might be, but not this one. Alright, we're out of here. We'll see you guys later on the next one.